Okay, let's start with Genesis chapter 1, and let me deselect the Luther translation. We want the Living Translation, Neues Leben, and Schlachter, so we can cross-check. And let's also add an English translation. Let's go with the ESV. So, am Anfang schuf Gott den Himmel und die Erde. Let's analyze this. So we see in German we have a lot of words that are in capital letters. This is because all German nouns are also capitalized. It doesn't matter if it's a name or not. It's always capital. Okay, so I wrote down all the vocabulary that you need for this first sentence. We have am, which means at the or in the. Anfang, which means beginning or start. Schuf, which means created. Gott, which means God. And of course, in English Bibles, you would sometimes write them with a lowercase g or with an uppercase g, whether you mean the God or a God. But in German, we don't have that, so we just have the uppercase Gott. Den is an article. Himmel means heaven, or it can also mean sky. It's from context. Und means and. Die is another article. And Erde means earth, but it can also mean soil. Also, I've added der or die in front of some words. This is because German nouns always have a gender, and the gender can be der, die, or das, depending on whether they are masculine, feminine, or neutral. I recommend whenever you learn a noun, you always learn the gender together with it. So let's look at the sentence. We have am Anfang schuf Gott den Himmel und die Erde. Am Anfang, which is the time. So let's make it red. Schuf, the verb, created. Let's go with green. Gott, the subject. Let's make it blue. Den Himmel und die Erde, which is the object. Let's go with yellow. So the whole sentence in English would be, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And then I've noticed something interesting. So in the English Standard Version, it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, indicating there are multiple heavens. However, this translation, the Neues Leben, says den Himmel, which indicates that there is only one heaven. Then I looked at the Schlachter translation, and they write, im Anfang schuf Gott die Himmel, which also indicates multiple heavens. So I looked up at the Hebrew word, and it turns out that in Hebrew the word for heaven does not imply whether it's singular or plural, and that's why there are multiple translations for this.